Hello everybody, how's everybody doing? Welcome to my channel. This is going to be February tarot readings, so I'm just doing monthly general readings. I'm going to be splitting them up into your sign element type, so water signs, air signs, fire signs, and earth signs. So the water signs obviously would be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Fire signs would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Air signs would be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And then the earth signs would be Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So I'll be splitting them up into 4 groups. So I do recommend that you look at your entire natal chart. It will indicate what element is heavy in your chart. You might have several signs that are in water signs, so maybe you would say that your chart is water heavy, or your chart has an equal amount of air signs to fire signs, so you're very fiery but still an airy individual. So it just depends like what your ratio is, and it also depends on which planets are affected by those signs as well, because the inner planets definitely have more of a percentage of that potency, I guess, than the outer planets would, because the outer planets are so far away. But anyway, so that's the intro. Basically, is that I'm going to be doing them by elements. So you can watch all of these segments, or you can watch two or three of the segments, just depending on how your personal chart looks. Yeah, like a lot of people, like I'm starting to even get the feeling where I'm like sort of blending it to the point where I feel like regardless of what my signs actually are, I gravitate more towards water. So you might gravitate more towards air and be very fiery in your chart, or be very watery in your chart. So it's just kind of like how you resonate. So it's not always going to be how, what what it said when you were born type of thing. It could also be just how you resonate too, and how what your spirit, is kind of gravitates towards. So, but anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with water signs. And before I do that, I'll tell you about the cards. I'm using the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, so traditional style today, and I also wanted to sage. I've never done this before on the channel, but I do this quite a bit in life, so I just wanted to sage this reading. Just got a new stick. Alright. Hopefully I didn't oversage this, because it is such a thing as that. Alright, let's go ahead and start with the water sign. Okay, we're still saging here. So this is the reading for the water signs. So if you just gravitate towards water like I do, you have water heavy in your chart. I have a lot of earth and water in my chart. Or you literally are like a Scorpio, and you are very much very much know that you are watery. This is for you. I didn't just mean just Scorpio, I meant Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So this is for the water signs for February 2021. Okay, I think I oversaged myself. Great. Everyone had a great Christmas. I took a little bit of a break because the world got really crazy for a little while there. It's still crazy, but I think we're starting to figure it out a little bit. Alright, so the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to let's pull 5 cards. Okay. So this is water signs. is February 2021 for the water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. All right, so the cards are indicating you have come from a history, a past of sorrow and betrayal. You know, something not so great has happened to you, or you have been experiencing a period of time where it just seems like it's one thing after another. So what I should have done is I should have just told you what cards came out, because I know that there's some tarot readers that will watch this that will want to read along with me, which is awesome, perfectly welcome. So we got the Three of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Sun, we have the Page of Swords, and we have Justice. Okay, so right away I got that we're coming up out of a period of, so this is kind of where you are wallowing a little bit. You know, you're kind of in the, I don't really know what's coming next. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to plan for. And that is causing some anxiety. It's causing some stress, because not knowing what you want is causing stress, because you're afraid to choose anything, because a lot of the time the things that you have gone for, things that you've been very enthusiastic about going for, were colossal letdowns. There was a lot of betrayal, there was a lot of miscommunication, there was a lot of thinking that people were going to do certain things a certain way and they just didn't. So you built up a lot of expectation around what someone else would do, what they could do for you. But there is a silver lining here, that there will be a break coming up for you out of this not knowing where to turn, because any turn could be a bad turn. And it's just going to kind of come upon you to where you're going to be like, wow, it was almost like you needed a separation from just the like all the setbacks, you know, that was just one after another, to the point where you just couldn't figure out which way to turn, because it just seemed like everything was going to be, you know, was going to be rigged against you, basically, or not even rigged against you, but just was going to turn into something that you know, you weren't going to want in the end. And so you get this break, you get this release. Things kind of fall into place in a certain way that you never would have expected, and so that causes a lot of relief. And you might even get to, if not go somewhere physically, you'll be in a new place of some kind, a new physical location. You will do some soul searching, possibly. Okay, so travel of the soul, travel of the mind, astral travel even. But it will be like play for you, like play that becomes a way of life, you know. So it might become almost habit for you to have this space of, you know, just fun, just being relaxed, being at one with yourself, being at one with your environment, because it's hard to come up out of this like cold, kind of scary world of all of these things you could choose, but all of them just turn out to be, you know, just letdowns. And now that you get this like this space where you get to create this space really of light in your life, you will be able to find some relief. Now, that being said, there is still much to garner about your current situation. There is still much to learn. There's information that you need to have. There's certain revelations that need to occur, light bulb moments or whatnot, in order for you to understand why you're where you are and how this is going to be serving you in the long run. And you know, so a lot of you might be a little confused as to why you've been kind of ushered into this position, almost like you didn't have a choice. And that could be a relief for some of you, because it's like, okay, finally we have a direction to go in. That might be tying into this sun. Finally, we have a direction to go in that seems like it's going to be legit, but there's still a lot to learn, so keep your eyes and your ears open, okay? Because there are some forces at play here. You know, some things have to be made right, okay? Whatever it is, whoever you are coming together with, wherever you are going, whatever you are becoming, there are some things that need to play out. There are some things that you need to know. There are some things that you will need to enlighten yourself with in order to get to know what you're dealing with, okay? Because not all is as it seems, obviously. And like I said, all the choices seem to have catches. Every choice is going to have a catch, okay? So as you move into this position, you feel good about it throughout this month. You feel like a surge of energy. Just keep your eyes and your ears open, because there's more to learn here. There's more to see here. And this knowledge that you can get this month will add to, you know, just the overall balance, okay? The overall fairness of everything. Fairness in your life, fairness in other people's lives, quality, justice. Yeah, so it's like you see the light, you're getting more information, and that information is leading to a personal sense of rightness, of fairness, of completion, conclusion. So yeah, I definitely see, you know, whatever is going to happen, it's like, it's almost like you're not going to be able to, the sun coming in here, you're not going to be able to not see it. It will definitely be in your face. It'll be what you're looking for, because you've been looking for it. You've been looking for answers. You will find the answers. Those answers will contribute to your overall well-being this month. So I hope that was helpful, water signs. Take care. Hey there, air signs. Welcome to your tarot reading for February 2021. This is for signs Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So if you have any of those signs in your chart, you can listen to this, or if you just resonate with air, so you know, you resonate more with the element of air, the properties of air, this is for you as well. Alright, so I'm going to pull out 5 cards. It's going to show me a little bit about your February. Okay, so I'll go ahead and throw the cards out for those who are reading along with me. So we have the 2 of Cups, we have the Tower, we have the Hanged Man, we have Justice, so we have 3 major arcanas, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so yes, putting your trust in another will be a highlight this month. Opening up to a connection with another could be helpful to you as we go through, as you or your world, your environments, experience some sort of upheaval, okay? So this could be your partner, this could be soulmate, you know, family member, partnership, business partner, just someone to which you are sharing creative energy with, and you are, you know, you're giving one to another, so it's an equal exchange of energy. So yes, so it's kind of, you know, I see kind of almost like a roller coaster here, but it doesn't have to be. It's all about putting your trust in this partnership to weather whatever this is, this crisis, this storm, this emergency, this whatever, this new change, unavoidable change, and about learning how to surrender into the space that you've created, okay, that you've created for yourself, that you and your partner have created, because, you know, when things get chaotic, when things change randomly, it's just better to just go with the flow, to surrender, to wait, to be patient as much as possible, and to weather the storm. And doing this, I'm seeing that just taking the high road will lead to a fair resolution. And not only will it lead to a fair resolution, you will be secure, okay? So not only will their justice will be served, but you will be in a secure location. You'll be taken care of, okay? You'll be protected. Your assets will be protected, okay? So whatever this is, like something that's being threatened here even, or something that, like I don't know, like illegal something, just know that if you just take, you just rely on your partnership, okay? Or even just, reach out and trust somebody, trust them, then you can make it through this conflict, okay, unscathed and with everything still intact. So I don't know if this is just like personal stresses that you have to go through, your own personal dilemmas that you need to weather and kind of hold on to, and just know that everything's going to be fine and around about. Or it could be, external stresses coming into play here. Some sort of external force that's causing, a ruckus. So yeah. I definitely see you being protected, that justice will be served, that you will be protected, and that your property and everything will be secured. So, and that your legacy will be secured, whatever this means to you. But that was for the air signs. Take care. Hello there, fire signs. Welcome to February 2021. This is your general tarot reading. I'm going to pull 5 cards, and we're going to take a sneak peek into your month, fire signs. This is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or if you're heavy fire in your chart, or if you're just drawn to fire, welcome. I'm liking the way this is going already. Alright, so we have 10 of Pentacles, we have the Judgment card, we have the 4 of Pentacles, we have the King of Swords, and then we have the 5 of Cups. Okay, so you have gotten yourself to a good place materially, financially. You just set up, okay? There's a lot of changes that are happening right now, okay? There's a lot of swift movement with this Judgment card coming in. There's a lot of, becoming a different person even, maturing, coming to a crossroads, that kind of thing. So you've gotten yourself real set up financially to kind of take this road, okay? So you don't have to really worry about the financial side of stuff or the material side of stuff right now, which is great because that's rare, because a lot of people are struggling. But because of the actions that you have taken in the past, you've made sure that you've gotten yourself to a good place so that you can go through this transition and not have to worry about that stuff, but more focus on your growth, okay? More focus on your spiritual growth, your mental growth, your emotional growth, okay? You can actually have time to delve into stuff that you need to heal and rectify. So you're really thanking, you're grateful, not just to yourself, but maybe to your family. Maybe your family left you a home to live in. Maybe they left you an inheritance of some kind, and now you can go and you can explore and do these things that you needed to do and get out of the rut that you've been in. So whatever that is that supports you allows you to go through this transition. And at the time, but you're still feeling a little, because you've been through some harder times, you're still feeling a little hesitant, and that's fine. That's fine, because it's not bad to want to save. It's not bad to want to put some away. So yeah, you might be taking it slow. You might be taking it baby steps right now, as far as exploring the things that you want to explore, or doing the things you want to do, or changing the things you want to change. You're being a little more on the conservative side, which is okay. But you have help here. You have some sort of masculine presence in your life, a helper, or this could be you. So it's more just like a no-nonsense type of energy. So you have this, you have these assets, possibly. You have these resources, okay? And you're feeling good about them, but you're also being very careful, and you're being very sturdy about them, and you're trying to make the right decision, and you're doing an analysis of how you can best put these resources to good use for yourself. But I see that, towards the end here, not even the end, but just as like almost like an aside, don't hang on too tightly to anything or to any outcomes, okay? So yes, you have these resources, and you're starting to move it, and you're starting to go in the right direction, and you're starting to be practical with it and starting to move it. But you also have to realize that where you want to go, you have to also realize that it may or may not happen. It might not happen the way that you were anticipating. Things fall through, stuff breaks, there's so you just have to be willing and prepared to weather whatever the outcomes are, and not get too attached to the outcomes. And I think that would be probably your advice for all of this momentum that's coming through here, and all of this this sturdiness, okay? All this abundance that's coming through, and you're just trying to just manage it all, and you don't, because you're just, I think there's like maybe even like a fear that you might lose it all again. So don't let those fears pervade your everyday, okay? Just know that when stuff doesn't go the way you expect it, it doesn't mean that everything is coming to a screeching halt, or that your situation is screwed. It just means that you just need to let go a little bit of the outcomes, Let go of control somewhat, and you won't be nearly as disappointed, I guess. Because we're all going to be disappointed at some point, but we can temper our expectations to keep the disappointments from, really tearing up our lives. So anyway, that was for fire signs. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, earth signs, how you doing? So this is going to be your general reading for February 2021 for earth signs, which are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Or if you can also read if you are heavy in earth signs in your chart, or if you just gravitate towards earth, welcome. Doing this differently because I feel the elements so much more like I love astrology and I love all that stuff, but I also love to simplify, and a lot of blending goes on in my mind. For some reason, like energy just blends. So it's kind of how I'm trying to do it now. Alright. Okay, so we got the Nine of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Judgment card. We have the King of Wands. And we have the Star. Okay. Alright, so you, earth signs, poor things, are battle-torn and weary going into this next cycle, okay, this next phase, okay, so you definitely hit a new phase, but you've been in the game for a long time, like you're over it, you're but you also know that it's not over, that it can't be over. This is kind of your life, you know. You're a fighter, you know. You're a warrior. You're a rogue, you know. So you're just kind of regaining yourself right now, for the next great push, in which you will have a considerable amount of help. Okay, there will be a lot of cooperation this month. Okay, whether you're working on a project with other people, or you know, there's cooperation of some kind. Okay, people coming together for a common goal, and that goal is to change, to move forward, to implement new ideas. Okay, so you're doing something. You're a part of something that's trying to bring change. Okay, and it might just be in your personal life. You might be working with therapists, doctors, or something for something in your personal life. So you're not alone in whatever it is. It's personal, or it's on the public scale, whatever this is for you. But there is a considerable amount of change. I'm pretty sure like 2 of the other readings had the Judgment card, so there's something big really happening. Perhaps a collective consciousness surge of some kind. Maybe we're due for another shift, you know. So it could be that. It could be, you know, or it could just be, like I said, on a personal level. You know, you're just going through a completion cycle. You're going through a rite of passage of some kind. So it's a joyous time. It's a time that you have worked long and hard for, okay? And it's obviously other people are invested in it. So it's coming to pass here, and how you can kind of manage these energies, King of Wands. Just look to the positives, okay? Look to the future. Try to direct your energy in the correct way, okay? This also could be a person in your life, okay? This could be one of these helpers, okay? So he could be just a strong masculine energy, a very forward-driven, you know, get-her-done type of energy, very adventurous, a little bit on the wild side, can't be tamed, okay? So either this is you, or this is maybe you emerging out of this transformation, okay, and you just feel full of energy and ready to put it into constructive projects. So what he's really good at is he's really good at dreaming, okay? He's good at keeping the vision alive, okay? So that's the last card, it's the Star. So I think, so I think that that's what you're going to be doing, is you're going to be starting to really think about what you want out of life, think about what you want to do, think about what you want to explore, and start really envisioning it, and then take certain steps. That's the King of Wands. He works in the world. He directs his energy into the outward, external world, okay? So think about where you want to start putting energy towards these dreams, okay? These aspirations that emerged out of your awakening, okay? Awakening of self, awakening of what you want to do in life, you know? I don't know. It could be personal. It could be, like I said, it could be on a public scale. It could be working with people to change minds, to change hearts about something. You know, I don't know. I just see a lot of forward-moving energy slash helpful, cooperative. So it's like almost like this is definitely going to happen, okay? This is something that you've been kind of building up to for a long time. So there's no way that you're not going to be on that track. And it will come to pass. And then after that, you will be buzzing with energy and buzzing with vision, okay? So that was for the Earth signs. I hope you enjoyed. Take care. All right, peoples, that was your readings for February 2021. I will see you in March for your next round of monthlies. Take care.